There are people you should not involve in your business. If you have people who do not agree with your values, you have people who do not agree with your vision, your business ethics, or the standard you want to use to build your brand or raise your business, they just do not agree with your fundamentals, it doesn't mean that they're bad people. But then these are people that you shouldn't go in business with. Because if there's one thing that I know for sure is the fact that skills are thoughts, all right? Skills are thoughts. But when it comes to mindset, you do not get to teach people. Hi guys, you are welcome to my channel. Here we dive into business strategy, business development, and how to make informed business and financial decisions. Stay tuned for tips, insight, and also I bring you real business ideas and how to go and make your business succeed. Let's get into it. Guys, there are people you should not involve in your business. People that should not even come a step closer to your business. Before we continue, go into the description box and I have a surprise for you. There is a beautiful discount over there. So those of you who buy from Amazon, you go there and then we have some Eucerin products, all right? So we have some Eucerin products. If you are in UAE, then you know that the sun is coming any moment soon and you cannot be in UAE without having a sunscreen. So I got you the best. Okay, there is this beautiful discount down the description box there. Go in there and go to Amazon and then go and use the link, all right, that special link, my link. So you click on the link, it takes you to Amazon, and then when you go there, you can buy the Eucerin product, the sunscreen, you can buy the serum, all right, because you want to step out with a glowing skin. You know, these products have been helping me a lot. Like, you need to get the face wash, you need to get the serum, you need to get the moisturizer, you need to get the sunscreen, which is very important, all right, before you apply your makeup. So please go there and get your beautiful products. All right, so if you have people who do not agree with your values, you have people who do not agree with your vision, those are people you want to look at, all right? Not that they are bad people, they are not bad people. There are certain people that their values do not align with yours, their visions do not align with yours. What do I mean by that? So in terms of your business ethics or the standard you want to use to build your brand or raise your business, they don't agree with it. Okay, or they don't agree to whatever standard you have that you want to use to build your business. They are not bad people. It's just that things are not aligning. They don't agree with your ethics. They don't agree with whatever you want to use as a stepping stone or the fundamentals. That's the word. So they just do not agree with your fundamentals. It doesn't mean that they are bad people. But then these are people that you shouldn't go in business with, because your fundamentals or the ethics that you want to use to run your business is completely different from theirs. And that is definitely something you wouldn't want to entertain in your business. Because if there's one thing that I know for sure is the fact that you cannot teach somebody. Skills are thoughts, all right? Skills are thoughts. But when it comes to mindset, you do not get to teach people. Mindset is not like skills. So you cannot teach people how to think. You can teach them the skills. So that is something you want to consider when you are growing your business. The next people you should try and take off your list would be unreliable or inconsistent people. You see those people that are always, they'll miss out on important things. Yeah, they're always giving excuses, and then at the end of the day, those same people, all right, they are going to be disappearing when things get tough. They are unreliable. And yeah, the thing is, those kind of people, the reason why you don't bring them in business is not just that it's going to cost you your peace of mind, but also it's going to cost you money and reputation. Believe there is a word you can replace with business, that will be toughness. So if things get tough and then your people you are going in business with or people you want to do business with are disappearing on you, all right, or they're giving excuses, then those are people you want to take off your list when you are going to do business. You don't need those people in your business. I know that you may not understand now, but you don't want something that will, a business you're starting and you want it to cost you your reputation, and that's of money, especially money. You have to protect it with everything, because business is going to take a lot from you, and the last thing you want to do is to allow someone else's actions take money from you. And let's move on to the next people you should work so hard taking off your list when you are building a business. People that are with drama and ego. All right? So see, dramatic people can be a lot. They take a lot from you and from the business. Why am I saying that? This thing called business, it needs clarity, not drama. And you are going to be getting to the stage where you have to make risky decisions, okay? You don't need somebody who wants to win all the time, who wants to say, oh yeah, this is it, I am right, I am this, I am that. You need somebody you can collaborate with, somebody you can work with, okay? So if you have somebody who is very dramatic, they don't know when to put their emotions aside, they don't know when to decipher that this is a risky decision, but it's a calculated one, but let's still take it anyways. If you don't have those people, then no, that is definitely the somebody you don't want to work with. So I'm talking about the people that you do not want to do business with. You shouldn't go into business with, okay? Dramatic and those people with ego, they will slow down the business, they'll slow down the progress of the business. Yeah? And maybe some of you are already going through that. You just have to cut some things out of the way. Some of you still need some boldness to take those people off the list if you already have them there. Some of you are lucky enough and you don't have to go through that. Thanks to this video. Let's move on to the next people. Those ones, they will sink the business. Yeah, those people with poor financial discipline. And I know that most of you are thinking right now that the people with poor financial discipline mostly are the people who cannot handle money, money mismanagement. Yeah, I mean, that's a major thing to say. But my dear, the best or the people you want to work with are people who know how to take calculated risk. All right? And then the worst people that you can work with are people that you need to take important financial decisions or take calculated financial risk, but then they are in the way because they don't know when to make calculated decisions. You have to explain everything. You have to deal with all of that drama. It is not necessary. You want people who are financially stable. They know when to agree with you and when not to. Okay? Financial discipline. You need those people on board. Not the ones that you have to explain every tiny little bit, every atom to them, just so you can make headway. All right? So yes, money mismanagement is important, but in business, what grows business would be the risky decisions that people get to take along the way. I was discussing this with a friend some minutes ago, and then on TikTok, if those of you who were watching my TikTok live, that in business, it's either you want to work with family or you ignore family. Put family aside, let business be business and let family be family. As simple as that. But if you are not going to do that and you're going to do business with family, then what you want to do is giving clear boundaries. It doesn't matter who, it doesn't matter which family member it is. My dear, have clear family or have boundaries. Whatever it is the business needs to grow, if that person can give it to you, work with the person. If the person cannot give it to you, put the person, sideline the person. Because you see, this thing called business, it needs accountability. And you don't want to work with somebody who cannot be accountable when you ask for them. You can't work with somebody who doesn't have expectations, yeah, who don't know their roles. That's what happens when you're working with family. Once familiarity sets in, it will be very difficult to differentiate or put clear boundaries where family is, and then where accountability needs to be done. Do you get my point? People who do not want to go, ignore them. Ignore them. People who do not want to go, ignore them. It is important to ignore people who do not want to go. Why am I saying that? In the business environment, those of you who are already in the business, who are going through your challenges, you already know this. In the business environment, yeah, changes happen very fast. All right, growth is key. So if you are working with somebody who do not want to go, who doesn't buy into growth, who doesn't accept growth, then your business, the person is going to slow your activities and is going to slow your business, right? So yes, think about it as business is business. All right, it's not about developing yourself alone. Self-development is very important, but when it comes to business, you treat it as business. Remember, you want to go into business with people who bring in trust, people who bring in clarity, people who bring in momentum. These are people you want to work with. And all the things I just mentioned, if you are going or considering going into business with someone and the person has all of this, you know what to do. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and also help share the videos so that these strategies, these tips can equally help someone out there to grow and build their business. I will see you in our next video. Bye bye.